Hello ladies and gentlemen. Today's video review is Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Airachnid. This is a custom Airachnid, and first of all, a special thanks to the Decepticon that actually mentioned other people were customizing the Beast Hunters Starscream on one of his video review segments. So I did some research, and yes, there were some people out there that were doing slipstreams and Airachnid, and I decided to kind of go with that idea, but extend it a little bit more further because I don't want to really copy anyone. So I stuck with the originality, such as everything here is from Hasbro and Takara, rather than taking parts from other toy lines and sort of just modify it and just kind of integrate it with this particular piece here. That's from Hasbro, which is the, well, I'm going to say it anyways, Starscream tends to have a unisex body structure, so a lot of repaints such as the Transformers Collectors Club Slipstream uses the Starscream Transformers Prime body structure. So I went ahead and with that particular idea as well, and used the original head from Airachnid, which is the IRD version, because I'm going to go ahead and use the original parts that came with it, such as these grappling weapons here. And I did use a Takara Arms Micron version to support the extended spider legs on the back. So I bought two Airachnids and one Beast Hunters Starscream to make this piece. But there's more ingredients to this. So as you can see, I used two different, two spider limbs, two sets of spider limbs, because Airachnid comes with 3 sets, which is sort of limited, and a lot of people were kind of unhappy with that particular idea because she has 6 legs. Actually 8, because there's I think 2 tucked away somewhere on, well, on mine there's 8 because of the Micron, but normally she has 6, and I guess the other 2 counts for arms or legs or whichever. And I used Pterodive's Trident for a pitchfork, which is this deadly weapon here. And what else? I think that's just about it, but there's more to this because I had to do some extensive modification to this, such as heating up the parts. So when it transforms into jet mode, I had to heat up the parts so they can all warp together and fit properly. And this is not as easy as it looks. So you can go ahead and try this, but I'm going to give you a heads up, you may not know what you're getting yourself into. Such as the head laying in properly on the chassis. I had to do some cutting and filing, excuse me, so our head can actually lay on the chassis properly in the jet mode. So let's take this off here, show you her back. This here is actually sculpted parts that I added onto this to make the design more wicked and evil, I guess. Set this aside. Bring her arm down. Carefully rotate this because she's on a stand, because she does have back kibble because of this project. And I'm going to pull this out, and she does stand pretty good, but she still needs the base to support. Black Widow symbol on the back, just like the well, how it's intended to look based on the sticker sheet. Now the legs here tended to be a lot of work. Well, intend to be a lot of work because you have to go to the hobby shop and buy these aluminum piping to extend the legs out, and I did some cutting, so I had to cut the limbs in half. On each limb has to be cut in half to extend. the spider legs with aluminum rods or piping, whichever you want to call it, and 2-part epoxy to sculpt them out and shape them. And once it dries, you got to go back and manicure them, sand them, and shape the or compensate for the contour, which is the shape of the legs, to give it back its original design. And that's what I did. There's still some, well, there's slight limitation, but it's okay. It's just for looks only. This is not a toy. You can still add extra micron guys on this too, and these do unplug, so you can plug them onto other figures if you want, and so on. And I will pull this off anyway. Just kind of twist this from side to side or rotate it. Okay. Set this down for a little bit. Put her back here. Since this is her drone, because this is what this is, or it could have a spark of its own as well. I'm not sure if this is going to fit on camera. Do it this way. So yeah, I'm not going to transform this because I could transform it, but I'm not, because I'm not going to take the risk of scuffing the paint or anything like that. I did spray a protector coat on this, and most likely the paint will not flake off as I transform it, but the transformation procedure is just too long. So I think that wraps it up. This is just a quick video review, and this is going out today because I sold it, and I was hoping for some more bidding on eBay, but once people see this, they're going to want it right away, so I just went ahead and made an offer. So until next time, enjoy.